Welcome, beloved soul. I'm deeply honored that you're here beginning this sacred 60-day journey with me. If you're listening to this, you're probably struggling with money, maybe you're in debt, maybe you can barely afford food right now, and maybe you're drowning in financial stress and you don't see a way out. But I want you to know something. This journey is not about making you wealthy overnight. It's about something far more profound. It's about waking up from a dream, a nightmare really. The nightmare of believing you are not enough. You don't have enough and you'll never have enough. So when you're ready, just find a comfortable position. Let your body be supported by the chair or the bed, wherever feels right to you. And close your eyes gently or soften your gaze downwards. And take 3 deep breaths with me. Breathing in peace, breathing out tension. Breathing in peace and breathing out tension. One last time, breathing in peace and breathing out tension. Good. Feel yourself arriving here in this moment. Here's what I've discovered through my own journey and what the great spiritual teachers have been saying for thousands of years. The scarcity you're experiencing is not just about a lack of money. It's about a lack of consciousness, a forgetting of who you really are. You've been hypnotized, we all have, hypnotized into believing a story that simply isn't true. And the story goes like this. I am separate self, disconnected from source, from life, from the universe. I must struggle and fight to get my share of limited resources. There's not enough to go around. I'm not worthy enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not lucky enough. Things are always hard for me. And this story feels true because you've been practicing it your whole life. Maybe you learnt it from your parents, maybe from society, maybe from painful experiences that seem to confirm it. But what if this story is just a dream? Not in the sense that your practical challenges aren't real. Your debt is real. Your empty bank account is real. Your stress about paying bills is real. But the meaning you've given to these circumstances, this proves I'm not enough. That's the dream, that's the illusion. The spiritual teacher Ekhart Tolle spent 2 years sitting on a park bench with almost no money, and he was in a state of profound peace and joy. Not because he had money, but because he woke up from the dream that he needed it to be complete. Byron Katie questioned her most stressful thoughts and discovered that when she stopped arguing with reality, reality was actually quite generous and perfect. A Course in Miracles teaches that you are not a body with needs. You are spirit, eternal, infinite, lacking nothing. And now your ego mind is probably protesting right now. This is nonsense. I do need money. I can't pay my bills with spiritual platitudes. And you're right, in the practical world, money matters. But here's the paradox. The more you believe you need external things to be okay, the more you vibrate with the energy of a lack. And that energy of a lack creates more experiences of a lack. When you discover that you are already okay, already whole, already complete, already abundant at your core, you stop operating from desperate, grasping energy. And when you stop grasping, flow becomes possible. And this journey is about waking up to a different reality. The reality that you are not separate from the infinite abundance of the universe. You are not cut off from source. You are not fundamentally lacking. You are consciousness itself, temporarily experiencing what seems like a limitation, but only because you've forgotten what you really are. And let me ask you something right now in this very moment. Feel into your being, not your thoughts about yourself, not your bank account, but the pure fact that you exist, that you are aware. And this awareness that you are, does it lack anything? Is consciousness itself poor or rich? Consciousness simply is. It's complete in itself. It needs nothing to be what it already is. And that consciousness, that's what you really are. And you are not a poor person hoping to become abundant. You are abundant itself. You are abundance, temporarily confused with being poor. And this is not a metaphor. This is not positive thinking. This is recognizing what has always been true. And over the next 60 days, we're going to dismantle the dream of lack. Piece by piece, we're going to question every belief that keeps you trapped in scarcity consciousness. We're going to practice being abundant, regardless of external circumstances. And we're going to shift your vibration from lack to fullness once and for all. And from that place of inner abundance, external abundance will flow naturally, not because you've manipulated anything, but because you've removed the energetic blocks, the unworthiness, the shame, the story, the desperate grasping that was stopping the natural flow. But we must be very clear about something. This is not a quick fix. This is deep foundational work. You're not going to listen to one meditation and suddenly be wealthy. You're going to commit to 60 days of rewiring your consciousness. It took you years, maybe decades, to build these patterns of scarcity thinking. It will take consistent practice to undo them, but I promise you this: Every single day you show up for this practice, you're weakening the grip of lack consciousness and strengthening your connection to your true abundant nature. So today we're simply beginning, we're acknowledging, I've been living in a dream of lack. I'm ready to wake up. And take a moment now to set your intention. Why are you here? What do you truly want? If your answer is, I want money, go deeper. What do you think money will give you? Security, peace, freedom, worthiness, joy. And what if those qualities are already available right now, not dependent on external circumstances? Your true intention might be something like, I want to be free from the suffering of scarcity consciousness. I want to discover the peace and abundance that's already within me. I want to remember who I really am. And today's practice is simple. Throughout your day, whenever you notice scarcity thinking, I can't afford that, I never have enough, why is money always so hard? Pause. Take one breath and whisper to yourself, I'm waking up from the dream. You don't have to believe it yet. You don't have to feel it yet. just plant the seed. You're beginning to question the story that's been running your life. And take a final deep breath here. Feel yourself present here and now. The journey has begun. Welcome to your awakening. When you're ready, gently open your eyes. Tomorrow, day 2, we explore the profound truth that you are already the abundance you seek. See you then. Love and light.